Okay, so just let me clarify a few things, if you may. Those who are following me every day, that's awesome. It should be so transparent when it's markets, and following people and talking about markets is all about being in sync. I don't take holidays, and even when I'm on a holiday, I'm never miss anything that I follow. So the whole point of following people and following news in markets is that you completely are in sync. So it's very difficult because I've got lots of new people coming in, asking me questions that are just completely random and they haven't watched anything. The overwhelming feeling I have is that I need to clarify exactly what I'm doing here, right? There is a very, very big difference between people who have just come into the investing world and don't understand trading and how markets work, and have never seen a bear market and never seen a market's pull back significantly, and they all they think about is just buying a stock and holding it forever. And you know what, if you're Warren Buffett, that's great, that's a strategy that works, but that's not what we're doing. That's ideally that is what we're doing, but it's not really what we're doing. What we're really doing here is running a trading book, and I'm very nervous in the short term about some of the levels that we're seeing, whether it be Palantir, whether it be Quantum, whether it be the NASDAQ itself, whether it be the AI trade. It's become very exuberant. There is a real possibility that we might see a spike in inflation in the not too distant future, which would completely change the rate structure. And those of you who understand macroeconomics and have been in markets for a long time will completely understand what I'm talking about. Those of you who haven't will have no idea what I'm talking about. Nonetheless, you're being introduced to me and I'm being introduced to you at a point where we've just seen a massive rally in the market, right? If we'd been talking to each other 6 months ago, or preferably when Trump did his tariff announcement and the market shat its pants down 25%, I was buying everything because my view was that Trump would walk it all back because that's what he does. It's his negotiating tactic, and it was one of the best buying opportunities ever. But we're being introduced to each other after the market has rallied 55%, right? Quantum is up 3, 4, 500%, right? This is a very, very, very overbought, exuberant point to be discussing markets right now. Hence, I have a very short-term tolerance for the upside, and I have my hedges in place, and I'm preparing for what may be a market pullback. But I'm also preparing to be wrong on that front. I've got longs as well. I've got longs and shorts. I'm ready to jump back into the longs more aggressively if I need to. I'm very, very, very nimble in what I'm doing. And that's the point of a trading book, right? Those of you who think I'm being bearish or bullish, that's wrong. You don't need to be a bear or a bull. You just need to have a book that makes sense at that point in time, right? Am I trying to be Warren Buffett and buying a stock right now and holding it for 20 years? Absolutely not what I'm doing. Illuma is a stock which I would hold for at least 5 or 10 years. So if you can deal with the short-term volatility, 100% that's a great idea. But in terms of these other things that I'm doing, most of them are trading opportunities. 10, 15%, bang, done. Next trade. That's what we do. And then obviously, the ones that are trending, we can hold on to them. Now, SoundHound was mentioned by one of you guys. Because I sent out a video saying that it's going to get back to the highs. Did I mean it was going to get back to the highs this week? Absolutely not. It's very overbought. It's 70% higher than when I first sent my first video on it, saying that I was going to buy it because it was breaking out at 10. It's trading at 17. That was only 2 months ago. So you've got to keep everything in perspective of where the market is trading, where the stock is trading, what's going on in the market, right? It's not always just buy, right? You've got to think about, and that's the whole point of a trading book. Right? You've got longs, you've got shorts, you're hedged, you can be nimble, you can adapt to the way the market's trading. So I just want to be clear, and I'm going to just keep sending these videos until eventually everyone understands what I'm doing. Those of you who do understand what I'm doing, I apologize, but those of you who don't, I'm trying to educate you and trying to get you on board with what I'm doing so we can all be in sync, and then no one has to keep asking me questions like, oh, so you're shorting tech stocks, are you? Like, yeah, some of them, and I'm long some other ones. Right? So it's not black and white. Anyway, I hope that's clear, and I'll continue to be as transparent as I can. Yeah, speak soon.